Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of this IQAC and Government PG College, I welcome all of you to this one-day webinar on the topic quality assessment of online education. And during this COVID-19 pandemic era, what would be the quality assessment of these types of online education that we are adopting nowadays? This webinar, the audience is the main stakeholders, and I think we should thank first to all of you for joining this virtual event. As always, as we could not make a successful event without you, so your support is very important for all of us. As we all know that this is the era known to be a pandemic era, COVID-19 pandemic era. Every one of us got badly affected due to this COVID-19 pandemic, and in one way or the other, in some way, we are all affected. We all are heading towards, it is unfortunately heading towards the most affected countries in the world, and the situation is getting worse day by day. So nowadays education is our field, and it is one of the most challenging field for all of us. So the way of imparting education is changing day by day and getting advanced according to the time. So there is a sudden change observed in pandemic era. Our education system getting changed from you can say that direct classroom teaching to online virtual mode. So this online virtual mode, we have adopted all this system in an haphazardous manner. But now time has come that we should check, or we should scrutinize the quality of this online education, where we are heading towards. And so that our major stakeholders, our students, mainly our students, what they are feeling, how they are feeling this change observed in our education system. So our students should get benefited most out of this online education system. There are some lagunas involved both sides, from teaching side and from the student side. So apart from that, certainly there are certain advantages and satisfactory points which compelled the whole system to promote this mode of education. But to assess the quality of this online education, we must develop a mechanism, such a mechanism that can help both the sides, teaching side and student side also. And we can say that it should help in both the ways. So that mechanism also involves follow the time to time advice we are getting from our experts who have been a part of this education system since long back. They know how to improve the education system in the time, and how to adopt new education policies or new education modes to impart this education. Okay. And this analysis should be done on unbiased manner. So this unbiased manner, we should have such type of expert who can give us advice from time to time. So this is our main motto of this webinar, to conduct the quality assessment of online education. So now I would like to invite our patron of the webinar, Professor Sudha Bhardwaj ma'am, Principal, PG College Rishikesh, to enlighten us with a few words and welcome all the participants of this webinar. Please ma'am.
A very good morning to you all. Our chief guest of today's webinar on quality assessment of online education, Professor Dhyani sir, VC SD SUV, Chief Patron, Dr. Kumkum Rotela, Ma'am, Director Higher Education. Today's keynote speaker, Dr. Chandrasekharan sir, former principal and NAC expert, Coordinator IQAC of our college, Dr. Hitendra Singh, Department of Chemistry, Co-Coordinator Dr. Rakesh Kumar, Department of Zoology of our college, other members of IQAC committee, and all the participants. I welcome you all in today's webinar. A very big challenge, a very big challenge in the entire education system occurred when instead of chalk talk teaching model, there was a sudden shift to online teaching caused by COVID-19 pandemic. It has been said all about online teaching that it lacks engagement, physical engagement of students, impractical because there is no lab based activity, requires large and costly connectivity, proper training, planning, technology oriented learning outcomes, learners support, and funding, etc. Equity and accessibility, as far as I know, are the core values of NAC, seem to be defeated
मैंने कहा मैं इसके पेपर
if education doesn't reach to the poorest of the poor and to far-flung areas. It is our privilege to welcome our esteemed speaker who is going to talk on quality assessment on online education of online education. I hope each one of us will enrich ourselves by hearing his valuable views on online teaching in these crucial times. I welcome you all again. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for enlightening us with your words. You said rightly that the farthest most student should get benefit out of this online education. Those who are poor, those who are borderline case. So our main effort should be concentrated on those which are not able to get such type of facilities, and how we can reach to that student uh, within available infrastructure facilities. So very thank you, ma'am. Before I take the pleasure to introduce our keynote speaker, please allow me to publicly express my gratitude to Professor N.C. Chandrasekharan, who spared some time for us during their busy online webinar era. And for that, I would like to introduce our speaker, sir. He did his PhD in the field of commerce from PG College, Vellore, Namakkal, and he started his career in the same college in 1997 as an assistant professor. He had a total experience of 33 years, which is vast experience, and got his superannuation from the same college in 2010 after served as a principal for 4 years. And he was the syndicate member of University of Madras from 1995 to 98 and Periyar University Salem from 2010 to 2017. Since 2010, he was the member of SEBI, Government of India, which accomplished approximately 250 workshops on financial institutions within Tamil Nadu itself. He visited Uttarakhand, UP, Assam, Andhra Pradesh, Maharashtra, Goa, and several southern states except Tamil Nadu as a NEC team peer member and chairman also. As for now, he took a break from his regular services, but he is very active in giving talks, just like this one. And we would like to give him opportunity to share his knowledge to the academicians and our student fellows. So without further ado, Let's welcome Professor N.C. Chandrasekharan with his talk. It's your turn, sir. Please welcome.
Education. Respected Vice Chancellor of Uttarakhand University, Honorable Director of College Education, and my respected principal of the great institution, and also the dear colleagues. Colleagues in the sense means particularly I am very much thankful to the IQAC committee and also organizing committee to address in this morning to all. Once again, I am very thankful to the organizers for this chances given to me this morning. The topic is very suitable to this time. Online education of COVID-19, online education of quality education of online education, quality assessment of online education of during the COVID-19. Because the quality in India now, it is a very big question about the quality of education, particularly the higher education. In the year 1994, the NAC was established with the foremost aim of promoting higher quality of higher education. But in the year, again in the year 2017, 2017, they changed the paradigm shift. That means now in the year 2017, the higher education institutions grow in like a mushroom growth in our, not only in India, at a global level also. So due to this condition, the government of India also wants to increase or improve the quality of higher education through NAC. So NAC also took a lot of efforts to improve the quality of education by way of paradigm shift of the institutions or methods of assessing the institutions. So this the main important difference between the earlier one and the present one is the previously only off-site visit is considered as an only way of assessing the institutions quality. But this new methodology is incorporating a lot of ICT tools. That means from the total 100 marks, 70, two-thirds of marks is assessing by the TVV system, that is digital validity and verification system. Only one-third is mark is given by the off-site visit by the peer team members. But before that, the definition of quality education, quality is considered as an important one. The education is also from part one. A good quality of education is one that provides all learning with capabilities they require to become economically productive, develop sustainable livelihoods, contribute to peaceful and democratic societies, and enhance individual well-being. So ultimately, the good education or quality education means to improve the individual well-being. That is the primary motive of the quality education. But how can, as a teachers, promote quality education? It is a very big question. Nowadays, there are a lot of issues or a lot of discussion is going to happens in the academic world. How can teachers promote quality education? There are some ways. I can say given only three ways to the teachers can execute to improve their teaching quality in the classrooms. For example, introducing technology in the classrooms. Then another one is personalize the learning experiences of the students. Now there is a lot of discussion is going on. There is a gap between the students and also teachers. So that in order to reduce this gap and also to make a link, there is a need of personalize the learning experiences of the students. And the last one is empower students to be active learners. That's why recent methodology is concentrated more on student-centric methods adoption. So this is the ways to improve the quality education. The topic is very good topic, our current topic. The topic is having three important elements. The one is quality, The another one is assessment. The last one is online education. Quality, already I told, this is the need of quality of education is much more needed for enhancing individual well-being. But why I am telling is, or why we have concentrated on quality on education is, now in India is a developing country. Government of India took a lot of efforts to improve the economic conditions of the nation, and also our present Prime Minister took a lot of efforts to improve our conditions of the economy. For that, it is very much needed knowledge economy. For the knowledge economy, quality education is most essential one. The another one is assessment.
Sorry to interrupt you, sir. Please, your slides are not visible, sir.
No, wait. So, slide. Wait. Next. Are you audible? Are you able to see the
Yes, sir.
slide?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So the quality is the theory to which an object or entity and other things are. But as far as the lack is concerned, there is a paradigm shift in the 7 criteria. Paradigm shift in the 7 criteria means, previously there is only one format is available in the NAC assessment. But during the paradigm shift in the year 2017 onwards, there is changes in the methodology of the assessment and accreditation of the institutions. For example, in the 7 criteria, they are introducing 2 types of matrix to assess the institutions' qualities. For example, the one is qualitative matrix, the another one is quantitative matrix. Qualitative matrix is like a qualitative matrix is like a statement of the institutions and other things. The another one is quantitative matrix is, it is more or less mathematical or calculative one. So there is a new concept introduced in the NAC assessment that is called the paradigm shift in the assessment and accreditation of the institution. So the 7 criteria, please. There are 7 key indicators of NAC: curricular aspects, teaching, learning, evaluation, research, consultancy, extension, infrastructure, and learning resources, student support and progression, governance, leadership and management, innovations and best practices. In this two types of matrices, there are different types of key indicators available for each institution, because the higher institution is classified into 3 according to NAC. One is university, another one is autonomous colleges, the next one is affiliated or constituent colleges, which are having only UG colleges, or another one is PG colleges. The key indicators are numbers are the same to 3 institutions, but the key indicators is different from university and autonomous colleges to affiliated and constituent colleges. For example, university and autonomous colleges having 34 key indicators, whereas, whereas affiliated or constituent colleges having, UG colleges is having only 31 key indicators, whereas PG degree colleges are having 32 key indicators. The qualitative matrix, as far as qualitative matrix is concerned, universities having 36 qualitative matrix, whereas autonomous colleges having 34 matrix, whereas affiliated colleges of UG is having only 35, whereas PG colleges, non-autonomous colleges having 36 qualitative matrix. The last one, quantitative matrix, is considered university is having 79, whereas autonomous colleges having only 72 quantitative matrix. Whereas non-autonomous colleges, if they are having only UG courses, they are having only 58 matrix, whereas PG colleges having 60 matrix. So the total matrix for universities is 115, whereas autonomous colleges are having only 107, whereas non-autonomous UG colleges having 93 and PG colleges 96. So in the present assessment and accreditation of the NAC guidelines, the quantitative matrix is considered as a most important one. The creative is involving only to the qualitative matrix, that is the third party is only considering, or third parties is assessing the quantitative matrix. Even the NAC is not having any role in assessment of the quantitative matrix. So in this way, it is considered as a most scientific method one. Suppose if the institution is submitting SSR, the NAC is first of all, before that is submission of your SSR to the NAC, the institution is have to submit IIQA, Institutional Information Quality Assessment. Based upon the IIQA, the NAC is considering the whether the institution is permitted to submit the SSR or not based upon the your IIQA. If the IIQA is satisfied with the NAC, they are allowing to submit SSR to the NAC but through online. So this is the important one. Previously, the NAC is accepting only hard copies of SSR from the institution. But since July 2017, they accepted only through online of your SSR. That is the most important significant changes in the NAC activities. So this is the some important informations for the assessment accreditation. So the weightages given to each and every one is different from institution to institution. That is also important one, but I am not given further details regarding this one because the time is very short. The next one is the online education. Now, due to pandemic condition, throughout global, particularly in India, almost all institutions, from primary educational institutions to higher educational institutions, almost closed from the month of March, end of the March to till date. Yesterday only there is a notification from the UGC. They allowed to have a first year admission from from in this month, and also allowed to conduct classes for the first year in the month of 1st November 2020. So yesterday they given a timetable like that. So this is the situation. In this situation, we are not knowing whether the condition is conducive for conducting offline programs or class teaching and other things, etc. So at least in this situation or in this condition, the only option available to us is conducting online education. But as far as not only India is concerned, in every places there is a problem in conducting online education. It is due to various factors. For example, even our teaching community, faculty, people not accustomed in this matter. As far as students is to have this online education, still India is living in rural places. So naturally, the students living in rural places could not afford to have the online education through internet facilities and other things. And also economically, most of these students are in backward condition. So this is the situation provided in our country, even though in this situation also, our teaching faculty took a lot of efforts to have an online education. The government's also given to certain given support to certain extent to conduct the online education. But there are a lot of difficulties. For example, in Tamil Nadu yesterday, the day before yesterday, there is online examinations for the last semester to the students of arts and science colleges and also engineering colleges. But there is a news report said that there is a lot of traffic jam in submitting the answer scripts to the respective universities. So this is the peculiar situation provided, but I don't know how the government took an remedy, took a measures to rectify all these malicious in the online education. Presently, we are having only, there is a, but at the same time, there are some advantages in the online. For example, it is a very good one, knowledge sharing. We can sharing knowledge with anybody in any places. For example, now I am talking from the southern tip of our border, but you people are hearing in the northern parts of India. This linkages facilities is the main important one, that is the knowledge sharing. And also having classes from anywhere part of the another one important salient is paperless communication. There is no need of having any paper because there is also a shortage in the paper production. and also this using paper leads to a lot of environmental problems, deforestation, and like that. The another one is we not only teachers, even students also retrieve the lessons anytime if they are stored in their uh, packages. The last one is can go through contents any number of time. If there is any doubt arises in this online education, students also go through contents any number of time, and also teachers also faculty members also updated their contents in their system. At the same time, there are some disadvantages in the online education. The most important one is lack of eye contact. Observing or listening to the system more than an hour, it leads to some problems. Nowadays, we have seen most of the young students, particularly school students or the CPSE students or matriculation students wearing eye lenses even at the age of small ages. This is the important disadvantages, and also the direct contact with the teachers, face-to-face contact with the teachers and the students is missing. That is the human touch. It is like a mechanical system like that. The next one is eye strain to teachers and also students. Already I told we discussed. Next one is whether the students whether the students do not ascertain, teachers do not ascertain whether students have understood. The news regarding this one appeared almost all newspapers and also in other medias. Simply the students open the ICT gadgets and roaming here and there and also doing some other things. So that is the main big drawbacks. Teachers could not ascertain whether students have understood or not, and also to listen. The last one is it leads to lot of problems, not only physical problems and mental health problems. Sitting in a place, particular place over a period of 3 hours, 5 hours, it is a very difficult one. And also there is a mental problem. Now there is a, that's why the NAC is also entering mentoring system, the new methods. Every institution must have mentoring system compulsorily they have to follow. So these are all disadvantages, and also some other disadvantages also we have seen. That is, in the online teaching, there are certain challenges. Certain challenges means close the students can close the camera and doing something else. It is very oftenly happened, and these are also find out about these students' behavior regarding online. And also they mute the audio and chatting with friends. They are opening the camera but mute the audio and chatting with the friends in unimportant matters. And also there is no proper monitoring mechanisms in large classrooms, and also well-versed in learning management system is essential one that is not very much available in our country, except in a very few institutions are having learning management systems that is available in the premier institutions like IIT, IIM, and a very few arts and science colleges in a very important places. Very important places means in a metro city only they are having LMS system. Next slide. Then another challenges are how do we keep the students on board to the online classrooms? That is the main problem of the teachers. Students on board to the online classroom. How to keep, how to entertain, how to watch, or how to motivate the students on board to the online classroom. This is also difficult to avoid the distractions from other social networking. Now, for example, there is a joke appeared in many medias and newspapers. Last year, parents discourages the students to their wards not to use the mobile phone. But this year, they are encouraged to use the mobile phone. Why they are discouraged not to use the mobile phones or the Android or the tablets and other things means, according to some survey report, they are using for social networking and some other unwanted things they are listening. But now we are encouraging, or this is only way to listen the classes by the students is social networking. That is the main difficulties. The next one is turning teaching materials into digital format at short notice. That is also very difficult to faculty members to prepare digital format at a short notice. That is also the challenges to the faculty members. The another challenges is also interconnectivity issues. Now, most of the places in India are not having good internet connectivity. Because as already I pointed out, in the premier university in Tamil Nadu, that is University of Madras, yesterday faced a problem to receive the answer sheet from the examination answer sheet from the affiliated colleges yesterday. That is the internet connectivity is not as good. It is a very challenging problems. The another one is social background does not allow every student access to laptop or an internet connection because the economic conditions. The people are having very difficult to prolong the daily day-to-day meet the day-to-day expenditures. We know many people lost their employments. So in this situation, we can't expect or we can compel the students to have a laptop or to have a Android phones or have a good internet connection. This is also challenges. And also teachers are also not having techno savvy. It is also a very, we have to accept some, we are having some problems as a teachers, faculty members having also these problems, except very few teachers having these knowledges on the technical know-how to use this online teaching. But majority of the teachers are lack of having technical knowledge on online education. Next one is preparation gives time. It took a lot of time for the preparation of the online teaching. Next, and another, the non-technical challenges of online teaching is teachers have more anxiety. And another one is all the teachers are not having mastery. The first one, second one is now everybody is observing the online teaching. As a teacher, we are knowing who are the observers when we teach in the offline mode, in the classrooms. But in the online teaching, we are not knowing who is the observer or who is the participants. So naturally, it gives more anxiety or more inconvenience to the teachers. For example, now I am talking to the participants. Even your vice chancellors can also to observe my the talk. Some are not only your vice chancellors, even if anybody in this area are knowing the today's program, they can also observe this one. This is the sometimes it lead to unnecessary anxiety to the teachers. This is the main non-technical issues. And the another one is all teachers are not having mastery, already we saw. Cannot ascertain students listening. We cannot ascertain students listening. Suppose if they are assembled in classrooms, physically, if you are sitting in the classrooms, we can ascertain they are listening. Even in the physical presence of students in the classrooms, we cannot ascertain whether they are mentally listening or not. But in these cases, we cannot control or we cannot observe whether the students listening and other things. Namesake students are sitting in the classrooms. Now, majority of the students, for example, a lot of reports appear in the newspapers. There are a lot of students appear in the are present in these classrooms mere for attendance sake. So the attendance, they need only attendance, not listening the online teaching. The another one is lack of concentration. It is more or less same. The next one is online assessment. The quality of outcomes of teaching depends to a large extent on the quality of the evaluation tools. For example, the assessment tools is presently throughout the country. It is not found in my slide, but I have to read out certain example. The first one is Socratic method. That means it is an interaction digital tool that lets you quiz, grade, and assess on the fly at the speed of learning. Teachers can choose from quick question for instant feedback, class counts to see who is locked in, or full quizzes for deeper understanding. This is the first set of assessment tools in online education, but only very few negligible institutions following the 5 types of assessment tools in online education. But 99% institutions would not follow these online assessment tools in assessment tools in online education. The first one is Socrative. That is, once again, I repeated, it is an interaction digital tool that lets you quiz, grade, and assess on the fly at the speed of learning. Teachers can choose from quick question for instant feedback. Class comes to quiz locked in or full quizzes for deeper understanding. So as far as when the online class is going on, we can suddenly ask feedback from the students as like in the classrooms. The other one is, and also we can also count how many students attended the online class education. Now we are having the facilities, how many participants now participated or listening in my online lectures in this program also, like that. And also full quizzes for deeper understanding. After the class times or after the online education, immediately we have to conduct the quiz programs or the question and answer like the session. The next one is Google Forms. Easy to use than the compound proper combined. Google Forms is a go-to among teachers because it is quick and simple to create and automatically create quizzes even if it's your first time using the tool. When the teacher is, for example, is stranger to this method, or the concerned teacher is using first time the online education or tool, it is also easy when he is using Google Forms. It is quick and simple to create and automatically create pieces for the first time using the tools also. The Google Forms makes it easy for students to answer questions by clicking drop down, typing a fast text answer on or posting a short YouTube video. Teachers can do crafts and summaries. Once again, I repeated, Google Forms makes it easy for students to answer questions by clicking a drop down, typing a fast text answer, or posting a short YouTube video. Teachers can also view crafts and summaries. You can also share credits, that is, teachers can also share credits with the students at the click of a mouse. This is a second, it is the most easier method for assessing the online education. The next one is Mentimeter. This is something advanced one, pre-built education templates. Example, in the NAC also, in the assessment quantitative metrics, qualitative metrics, they are having templates. Likewise, the Mentimeter also, they are having pre-built education templates. Through the pre-built education templates, we can assess the online education. The fourth one is poll everywhere, poll, that is counting or surveying everywhere. It integrates with Google apps like Google Slides or MS PowerPoint or Keynote as you prepare. It also works conducting poll everywhere. That means it integrates with Google apps like Google Slides or MS PowerPoint and Keynote. From this, you can prepare whichever is one. and also it also works Android phones and tablets and also iOS. The last one is game-based assessment tool, which is called Kapoor. The last one is game-based assessment tool, which is called Kapoor. So these are all modern methods which are used for online education assessment. But only very few institutions in India, very few institutions use it in India for assessment online education. So it depends upon the individual teachers' involvement, and also it depends upon the institution support and also the government support. We can adopt this type of online assessment assessment methods. But it is also, but even though it is very difficult to adopt this method in our online education, but it is a necessary one. We don't know when our academic year starts. Even though UGC announced yesterday, the academic year starts online, offline classes starts in the month of October. But it is very difficult to ascertain, to categorically say whether they are starting classes, starting the first year or the second year, third year students. It is a very big question. Every day we have seen in news media, there is a lot of cases occurred throughout the country in our places. So in this situation, we are concentrating more on online assessment. The NAC is also previously, the NAC is also the new manual. It also encourages, it also insisting the institution to adopt ICT methods. That's why it asked to use, it also required teaching faculty to use ICT enabled methods of teaching in the day-to-day classrooms. That's why every faculty must know how to use the PowerPoint methods. In the beginning, it is only difficult, but in course of time, it is also very easy to use the PowerPoint system and also CCTV and also some other system. Even in the NAC is concerned, now there is an encouragements from the NAC side also. If you are adopting more online education, more ICT methods in your teaching teaching system, you are definitely getting very good score in the assessment. So that is why it is very essential to use online methods. But this is the situation, because in India we are very new to this online education. But anyhow, it is the time to we have to equip online education and also to enlighten our students. Not only enlighten our students, if the students, if the teachers, some teachers are well versed in this system, so that teachers could give an orientation or refresher program in their class, in their college, respective colleges or club of colleges, to conduct the how to conduct online assessment or how to conduct online classes to their faculty members. It is most needed one. And also our some of our teacher members who are seniors are very reluctant to adopt this one. They said in very few years we are going to retire. Why should I learn? That is the very big problem of the senior faculty member. Even though the age is increasing, we have to adopt the new system. We have to encourage the senior faculty members must encourage the junior teachers, the young people, and also others. So, and another important one is not only the online education, your institution, that is, your office must also to have the online mode. Now, the NAC is given importance to the online functioning of your college administration. How much the office using the online methods in collecting fees, on dispersing scholarships and other fees to the students, and how to using the software and other things. So this is the situation provide. And also there are, and another one is recent also some information. So if time is very 1 minute. Is So, so this is the time is almost only 10 minutes left to 12 o'clock. If there is any questions or we have any discussion regarding the online education, please share with me or have put any questions on to me regarding this one. Is there?
Yes, sir. Is it over, sir?
Yeah, almost over. It is not over, but partly over because time is most constrained.
Okay, sir. We want to hear from your side. What are the challenges that students are facing nowadays?
Students are facing challenges is they are not accustomed to the online education. Number two, they are having sophisticated tools or gadgets for online education, and also the connectivity problems. That is, they are not having the proper net connectivity in their places, in their home. That is the main problem. Connectivity and also gadgets and the family economic conditions is not helpful to acquire or to have the Android phones or tablets like that. And another one is in the family, they are having only one, for example, Android phones. If the family is having one children studying in a school, another one boy is studying in high school or sorry, colleges, it is difficult to spare at a time.
असल
That
में
is,
ये वो है लैब के लिए
yes,
असेसमेंट के लिए तैयारी करते हैं तो उसके ऊपर एक वो हो रही ऋषिकेश में वेबिनार मैंने कहा इसे ज्वाइन कर लेता हूँ मेरे
Hello,
काम
Vivek. Hello, Vivek. Please unmute all these.
अच्छा स्टैंड तो खैर उसके ऊपर चल रहा है ऑनलाइन असेसमेंट यानी ऑनलाइन हम आजकल क्लास भी ले रहे हैं और ऑनलाइन इवैल्यूएशन भी करना पड़ेगा
रायपुर कॉलेज में सरकार ने बढ़िया बना था
हाँ
ऑनलाइन पेमेंट हो रही है ऑनलाइन एडमिशन भी है अपने टीसी भी वहाँ सबमिट करो ऑनलाइन और जो वो है सीसी सारा ऑनलाइन बच्चे को बुलाने नहीं
तो यार ऐसी जगह से कॉपी करना चाहिए सीखना चाहिए
और आप रायपुर की वेबसाइट देखिए इसमें प्रोफेसर का बायोडाटा है
hello,
Please go ahead, sir.
hello,
Yes, sir. Please.
hello.
Hello, sir. Are you getting my voice?
Hello, this, yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please go
For
ahead.
example, student feedback also for online education reveals that they have missed the face-to-face interaction. And also they say it is difficult to clarify doubts. And some teachers have devised the options for students to raise questions and doubts through email group or special sessions on course websites. What you asked is how the students face problems through online education. Already I told not all students have high-powered internet connections. The students also want recorded videos on YouTube instead of attending virtual classes, as they are unable to always attend of the given time due to sharing resources in their family. And also, despite being given advanced intimation, a session. Hello.
No, sir, please go on.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Google, but Google recent time, there are different types of online education is conducted. System available. For example, Google, that is Zoom. Another one is one minute. Google Zoom. The next one is Microsoft Teams, Cisco WebEx. These are all online platforms. Each one has its own attributes. So, but in Google Meet is considered as everybody is prepared Google Meet. I don't know why your college is preparing Zoom, because off the record I am telling you, Zoom is considered as an Chinese app. But anyhow, the Google Meet helps to know how many students are present. But in the Zoom, I don't know whether you have the facility to know how many students are present in the online education. Next, also teachers are not happy about the situation. Students non-attendance and recommends that be given to buy laptops, data bags. The issue of poor connectivity bothers the faculty, as they also experience connectivity problems, making it hard to take virtual classes. So these are all some problems faced by the students. So this our problems is known from the feedback given by the students. Hello.
Uh,
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. And what are the how we can meet out these challenges in this pandemic era? Can we get a transfusion type of education for that? Uh,
Okay.
in which there should be some personal meeting between teachers and students for some time within 1 week or after 10 days, and then we go for the online education for 1 week.
Yeah. That is why there is one learning pedagogy methods is called blended learning. I think you heard about blended learning.
Yes, sir.
Huh? And the flip class teaching methods. Flip class. That means we have to combine the face-to-face classrooms and also online, because it is very difficult to conduct classes because the pandemic situation we can't predict, we can't say 100% this situation is foolproof from the pandemic situation. At the same time, we cannot isolate the online education, because that's why in the recent years the government of India also encourages to have MOOCs classes, and there are number of companies, for example, Khan Academy. They are also, and also the IITs conducted the NPTEL classes. So there are some ways to redress this problem. It is very difficult to have online education 100% in this situation, and also very difficult to have offline program in this kind of situation, because UGC and Government of India, the respective governments also discourages to have offline teaching programs in the campus. So only the condition improves, we have to change the methods of teaching by way of merging 50% online and 50% offline. So this is a very difficult situation provided not only in our country but also global level.
I have heard about that in Western countries they are adopting our Gurukul system.
Yeah.
Sir, they are just sitting outside the campus in a ground and
Yeah.
taking up the classes with the lesser number of students.
Yeah,
So
yes. Many advanced countries and European countries and few in the Scandinavian countries adopted the Gurukul system.
yes,
But
sir.
in our places, it is difficult, because more than 50–60% students are from economically, socially backward. So how can you expect a certain amount of expenditure, that too during this period? Because already parents are losing their employment, lost their employment period. There is a income base. In this situation, it is very difficult. So that's why I could not be able to speak openly certain ways which are now happens in our country, but it is very difficult. So only government can support government programs. or to conduct classes effectively for the students. Then only students benefited. And teachers also acquiring more new skills, new methods to conduct program. Otherwise, very difficult to have the students' knowledge improvement or conducting classes for the welfare of the students. Um, in Tamil Nadu, now the examinations, university examination is, I know many universities conducting online examinations. They are asking students to write examinations from their homes. Can you expect all students are writing examinations without seeing anything? This is the situation.
Not bad. Thank you very much, sir. And if anyone of the participants want to ask any question regarding their problems, uh, can switch on their mic.
Yeah,
And
the problem is everybody is having, our faculty members are having problems. Definitely
yes.
everybody is having problems. How to conduct online programs?
Yes.
Mainly because of lack of connectivity, mainly with the students. As teachers, we are having certain headsets or tools, for example, Google Forms or uh, laptops and Android phones or some other things, instruments we are having. But we are not expecting to from our students all their possessing having this type of instruments. Then how we can conduct? That is the main problem. That is the main problem. Anyhow, if anybody wants to ask any clarifications or questions, please.
Next time when you will visit any other college for the accreditation, then please consider all these points that teachers how they have managed to conduct all the online classes. So
But the problem is, NAC is also in a dilemma when they are going to start the accreditation process for the
yes,
institution.
Sir, I would like to have
The,
one query.
yes, please, please.
yes,
Sir,
Yes.
yeah,
okay, good noon, sir. Sir, I would like to ask that what is your opinion to opening of the school and colleges in
Yeah.
this serious pandemic situation? Is it good for the opening of the college? Sir, please, can you?
As far as you are rightly put it, it's from my opinion you ask, sir, right, sir? But it is not advisable. But some parents are requesting the authorities. Some parents are requesting the authorities. Why not you start at institutions?
Right, sir.
Because some parents, not all parents. That's why there is a dilemma in the government side also. For example, in Tamil Nadu, the school education minister yesterday told, I don't know, we don't know when the school is going to open. He openly admitted.
Okay.
But whereas UGC given yesterday, there is a timetable
Right.
for higher education institutions of the country. But there is a problem, sir. Already we have seen because of opening, for example, transport throughout the country, normalization of transport throughout the country leads to lot of problems, COVID problems spread to in many places. But there is a one thing is now people are also not serious about the moving from one place to another place. In the beginning only they are afraid.
Yeah.
Now they are not afraid. Only after getting this COVID attack, only they are seriously looking. If they are not having that problem, they are freely moving.
Okay, sir. Thank you, Ganesh. Thank you.
Okay, okay. You know that?
yes, sir.
Yes, anything. Madam,
Anyone who is interested in asking any type of question regarding quality of online education, please ask.
because the topic is a very current one.
Yes, sir.
The quality assessment of online education is very current one. Many people do not have any experience,
Yes.
including ours. because there are a lot of teething, initial problems occur. How to conduct? That is the main problem. How to reach students? That is the main problem. Even the institution is not possessing sufficient instruments or the ICT to communicate to the students, to the listeners. That is the problem. Without communicating the things, how can you measure online education? That is the problem.
Right, sir. Thank you for this nice presentation. And now I would call upon Dr. Rakesh Kumar, our co-convener, for giving vote of thanks to friends and the speaker also.
Yes, sir.
Please, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Hitenji. Good noon, you all. Honorable Chief Guest and our Vice Chancellor, Professor P.P. Dhyani, and Chief Patron, Professor Kumkum Rautela, and our respected speaker, Professor Chandrasekharan sir, and our patron, Professor Sudha Bhardwaj, Principal. I, Rakesh Kumar, on behalf of Pandit Lalit Mohan Government Postgraduate College, Autonomous College, Rishikesh, and the entire team and our respected principal ma'am, and on my own behalf, extend a very hearty vote of thanks to Professor Chandrasekharan sir for gracing your important work and sharing with us your findings and opinion today in this special program. This is very crucial time for us, especially for the teachers, how to communicate with the students and teach through online system where the lots of problems we are facing, not only for teachers, even then students of the internet connectivity, as well as the facility related with the online teaching education. And we have enriched with your excellent talk on this very important issue. Sir, we thank you for this important talk. Your efforts, quality assessment on online education during this COVID-19 pandemic era. I would like to give our sincere thanks to our principal ma'am, Professor Sudha Bhardwaj, for extended support of organizing this event. Thank you, ma'am. I thank you all participants who joined and pay your attention throughout the session. Thank you, Dr. Hitenji, for organizing such an important webinar on quality education. Once again, thank you all for joining us. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Rakesh Kumar, sir. And now I would like to invite our patron, Professor Sudha Bhardwaj ma'am, to declare this webinar closed. And here we have discussed about the quality measures and quality assessment of our online education. So in the race of quality assessment and online education, we could not forget about the psychology of the teachers and the students as well. So next time when we will meet through any webinar, then we will discuss about the psychology behind the online education. So all we have to wait till then. Over to Professor Sudha ma'am.
Thank you, Professor Chandrasekharan sir, for your valuable talk. I hope everyone would be benefited by listening to your talk. We will again invite you for your opinion. And for now, I declare this webinar closed.